Hello everyone. Thank you for having me here today. And today we are going to discuss about one of the important topic that is the Bihar caste survey. How can I miss this opportunity to discuss about the caste survey, whether it is needed in this modern era or not? That is what the questions behind this survey, which is released by the Bihar government. That is Nitish Kumar, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar released this one, and whether it is need or not still debatable. We cannot conclude that because it has some, it like a knife. One side it has a positive thing, and other side it can be used for doing some political stratifications of the on the basis of caste, and it is also against for some minority peoples. And this is we should consider with more conscious manner. That is what this topic is all about. And let's discuss about the topic related to whether we need or not, it is good or bad, and what are the implications behind this type of survey which is released by the Bihar government. And also and how should the government should take this kind of survey in the future, whether we need the holistic caste survey in India or not. This kind of question can be asked from this Bihar government. First, before going into the topic, first discuss about the Bihar caste survey, and recently released by the Nitish Kumar government in 1977 and 76. At the time, the Kapuri Thakur government in Bihar. So they released one. They implemented one report that is released by the Mungeri Law Commission. The Mungeri Law Commission report, it is based on the OBC reservations, and this reservations report is implemented by the Kapuri Thakur government. The same kind of problem like opposition from the various community of the people and also various parties against the decision taken by the Kapuri Thakur government, and it is also the Bihar government. So it is always the caste is always the sensitive topic in India. Whether what should we take if we think about the reformist or welfarist policy, then what about the minority? And why should we think about the social justice? Whether the reservation is fulfilled its ambitions or target or not? This kind of question is came, and Kapuri Thakur government is consciously and take steps towards implementing the Mungeri Law Commissions, and it succeeded to do that, and also it's become an example for all over India. And also we can say that in the same line, Bihar government like Nitish Kumar, CM Nitish Kumar also taken these steps, and again now this debate on caste is started. So this caste census talks about the two kind of thing. One is caste and the other is minority thing. And also we can say that the social justice basis. So the caste means we have SC, ST and also extreme backward community, that is called EBC. In Tamil Nadu we call it MBC, that is most backward classes, and also OBC, other backward classes, and also general caste, that is unreserved people. And we considering that still this caste system is not based on the populations, and nearly the BC and OBC and EBC people, they contribute nearly 63% of the population of Bihar. Not only Bihar, we can say that in Mandal Commission report also say that more than 50% of populations in India, but still they didn't get 50% of reservations. They get only 27%, and they are not in the their contributions, and they are their representation in the government offices are also very low, and this is the questionable. And also we can conclude that still the SC ST people, the SC scheduled caste, some of the caste gaining more while comparing with other caste. So some caste they are gaining more big use of, for the use of reservations, because they empowered somewhat, but still some kind of people, some scheduled caste people, still they are in the socially backward. that and the representation in the government service and also in the other political public places is very low. And this is the question which is asked. And also in minority we can conclude that they are nearly the 17 percentage of the populations of the Bihar. And if it is the government, the nearly the Hindu population is 82 percentage in Bihar. If we can ask question, then if the Prime Minister Modi also talks about, if we take a caste census, then we lose the confidence of minority, and minority it will become a majority part of the government, majority part of the politics will be enabled in India. That should not be taken, and that is what the question that Prime Minister Modi asked this type of questions. And still it is debatable, and we can say in past you gain this kind of information and statistics, it's definitely helpful for making policy based on the caste. Still the caste based discriminations in India is happening, and we can say that in Bihar most of the problem, like in UP and Bihar, we have most social reforms we needed for growth of social justice. So for stratification is good or bad, if you ask that kind of question, means we can conclude that the stratification is like a knife. Okay, so one side it is helpful for organize the people based on caste to take on social welfare measures, and other side it can be used to stratify and making hatred politics and everything, and it's not good for the people. So it like a knife, so we have to handle it properly. That is how the government and politicians in India, how they are going to take this kind of knife, that is still questionable. And also they are talking about the government should also implement the Justice Rohini Commission's report. And Rohini Commission is appointed for the quota in quota, that is the scheduled caste, subcategorization of scheduled caste and OBC and everything they talked about. And still there are some in the OBC community itself, there are some caste, they are still suffering a lot while comparing with OBC. These are all the real considerations in the Justice Rohini Commission. And also they are expecting that implementation of Justice Rohini Commission is the need of the hour. And also we have one more questions, like in Supreme Court also said that the Bihar government cannot do any caste related census, because census in the central list or union list, and only the union government can do this kind of activity, not the state government. But this kind of statistic taken by the state government, Bihar government, still questionable, and it makes different kind of questions all over debate in the political arena. And let's see what could be the conclusion in the future. And it started a new kind of discussion, like Tamil Nadu 1 year they having 10% of populations, but they are come under the most backward classes, and they need separate subcategorization in the, they are asking from a lot of time. And this kind of debate come in future. And also Jat debate, whether Jat community need reservation or not, and also with the questions of quota within quota, and whether this quota within quota will helpful to address all the problems of the people. And also the questions about whether subcategorization of scheduled caste and other EBC community, whether we need EWS or not, extreme, that is economic based backward castes. And also where there are some questions also going on, the fixation of 8 lakhs per annum, that is for reservation, for making creamy layer or non creamy layer, it is justified amount or not. Still there are people, they are suffering a lot, they are not earning that much of 8 lakhs, but they are less than 1 lakh also, some people are earning in the backward community, and still they are equally treated as EBC, economically weaker caste, that is the upward caste also, they are equally treated. So what is the justice behind and the equality in the reservation, and also they are talking about the minority reservation, how could the government going to handle, and also there is some talks about a reservation for women in education and job employment in the central government. This also the new debate will come and future. And debating and dissenting is the nature of democracy. We should have always debate, and always we have to improve and upgrade our knowledge through this kind of statistics. But we can conclude that only the caste is not biggest problem. There are a lot of discriminations and a lot of different kind of new kind of discrimination is going on around in India, based on racism and migration based issues, ethnicity based issues in northeast. This kind of new kind of and mob lynching, religion based issues, this kind of things should be considered by the government, and also take some relevant policy for making equality and social welfare and social justice to the all. That is what the need of the hour. And also the caste census needed to be tackled in very cautious manner, because it is like a knife, anyone can use for their own political gain. So it is also positive and it has a negative. So it is how someone going to use it, that is what the question is. Okay, that's all today's discussion, and today we are going to conclude here, and let's discuss uh, new topic from tomorrow onwards. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much. Bye.